What is going on, guys? How you guys doing? Trucker Crespo here, talking today about how I managed to drive 3,500 miles a week and not run out of time. I try to drive 500 miles a day. 500 miles a day, 7 times a week is 3,500 miles. Okay. If you drive 500 miles a day, you always have time. So you're constantly being able to drive. You don't have to sit and do a 34, because if you guys don't know, a 34 is usually like a 42 or 48. Okay, it's never a 34. And sometimes you kill your clock and not drive 3,500 miles because somehow most of the times it works for me. Sometimes it doesn't work. Obviously, there's delays in the load. Shippers and receivers take too long. I could have OSMD. There's certain things that can keep me from it, but I try to keep it 500 miles a day, maybe a little more, maybe a little less, whatever. And that is hard. That is hard when you get to 500 miles and you look at your clock and you can still drive for another 3 hours or so. But I've disciplined myself to stick to it. It has worked for me. In many ways, especially like you might think you're running out of hours, but you're constantly getting 500 miles a day back, or enough time to do 500 miles a day. So if you think you're running low, or if you're running on recaps, you're not gonna have a 3-hour recap coming back, because you're constantly doing 8, 9 and a half hours a day. So that will put you in a better position for loads, because if you only have 4 hours of time coming back, they might not find you a load, and so I try to drive 500 miles a day, 7 days a week. It's 3,500 miles a week. I don't drive 4 miles, I drive percentage, but the more you drive, the more money you can make. I don't need to go 65. I go 62, and I drive 500 miles a day, and I drive 3,500 miles a week at 62 miles an hour. I have more chance to make more revenue because I'm driving more, and at 62 miles an hour, I'm also saving fuel. So that's why it's important to figure out what works for you. This works for me. It keeps me happy. It keeps me moving. I don't do 34s. And that's how I do it when I'm solo. When your team, things change, and you have 2 clocks in the truck, so some of those you need to get there ASAP. And so it's solo, but just give me an idea of what I do and why I do it when I'm solo. 500 miles a day keeps me busy. I don't like sitting around. I don't like sitting around in a truck. So doing a 34 for me, it's aggravating. You have time to do things. Yes, you do laundry, you can do the truck, clean up the truck, organize, but that's something you can do on your 10-hour break. You don't sleep for 10 hours, But yeah, guys, that's how I'm able to get 3,500 miles a week at 500 miles a day with not losing or doing any 34s. So figure out what you like, figure out how you run, but 62, 500 miles a day, 7 days a week equals ka-ching, ka-ching. All right, ka-ching, ka-ching. That's what we're all waiting for. All right, guys, be good, be safe. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. If you have any questions, give me a message. Send me a message, and I'm probably gonna start saying like, share, subscribe, because it'll be nice to get a little bit more viewers. Me and Gonzo, I'm planning on doing something together, and it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be me and him. You guys really know us. We could be comedians when we're together, but yeah, be good, be safe, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and stay away from 34s, bro. Peace out.